baby. Good great intros, everybody. How you doing? Folks, hi guys. It was I'm professional young person David Phillips. First of all, nice to meet you all. It was kind of sunny and nice out today. I was walking down the street today, and I was going down the sidewalk, and a baby waved at me today. That was really fun and cute. Also real weird, right? Because listen, I didn't know that baby at all. We're not old pals from a previous, part of our lives. Turned out, just a big misunderstanding. It thought that I was a giant baby. That's the classic baby mix-up. Glad you guys are here. Glad some people aren't here. You know who I'm talking about, right? One time I did a show, there was a baby in the audience. That's real awkward. Worse yet, it was still inside the person, the big baby egg that it. That's a lot of pressure on me as a performer, right? Because sometimes if you have an unborn kid, you might read it Shakespeare, play it Mozart, maybe make it a little smarter in the classroom when it's finally born. But what if the opposite of that is true, right? What if I say a joke so dumb this kid's a D- student for the rest of its life now, right? Well, wait, what if the opposite of the opposite's true? And I say a joke so hilarious, so smart, so awesome, kid just kicks out of its mom's stomach like, that's the funniest thing I ever heard, Phillips! Runs off naked in the woods! Gotta put out an Amber Alert now. Alright, we got a baby, alone, scared, and with a clear eye for talent. It's out there finding the stars of tomorrow today. Gotta find them. For those of you keeping score in my set so far, I have led off with 2 baby jokes. Thank you so much. One is clearly better than the other one, but I gotta pretend like I love them the same. That's just how being an adult works, alright? You'll understand someday. I'm a pretty trim guy. I look like a shape, I guess. I'm very parallelogrammable. I'm just straight lines up and down this guy. People always compliment me and they ask me, how do you stay so trim, Dave? What's your secret? And I always tell them it's pretty simple. Just watch your portions. And 2, be afraid all the time. Just be constantly in fear of the future, the past, whatever it is. I dread so much, you guys. I have a dread palette that is unrivaled, alright? I'm dreading right now. I don't think you guys like this joke, and you have to laugh, or I can't go home. Do you understand? My cat will know if you don't laugh tonight. I'll start to turn the key in the lock and be like, what do you think you're doing coming in here? This house is for funny people. I'm gonna go find a mic or something. That's awkward, right? It's nice when you worry so much. It does keeps you in bait shape, that's for sure. Helps you replace meals too when you repress your emotions. Just stuff them up. I repress so many emotions, and that system really works. But only if you're okay with a few scream memories now and again, right? Get up early, take a shower, look in the mirror, and go, no! You don't need breakfast after that. You're just like a cup of coffee. I have so many dumb fears about so many dumb things. I sometimes worry that I don't know how many people have been keeping track since I've been here. I've gone to the bathroom literally 3 times because I had 2 drinks. I have a small little robin's egg of a bladder. It's just a tiny little, and this is not typical, ladies. Men, they usually have huge bladders, right? Just huge, veiny, girthy bladders that just wobble from side to side when we walk. They gotta be big, right? At least big enough to hold all the tears we're never allowed to shed in life, right? They gotta fill that thing up. When they do my autopsy after I die, I just want it to be a river of relief and then random bits of confetti and hard candies that I've slowly swallowed over the years in the event that I explode one day, right? That'd be exciting. Just walking down the street and just Jolly Ranchers falling by. The delight of children. I am gonna get an autopsy, by the way. That's death's gonna happen. And my will is gonna read, bequeath my air mattress and my wallflower CDs to Brad. Also, cut me up in all capital letters. Fun times. Guys, I bet if walls could talk, they'd tell some pretty interesting stories, right? But I bet they'd also tell some really boring wall stories, like, I am a load-bearing wall. That's a work story at best, wall. You gotta do better than that, man. Turn around, the wall gets all depressed, like, I'm filled with mice. It's, You didn't like that humanized wall? I humanized the wall so much, right? Just a dumb wall. You guys are part of the problem. You guys realize that, right? That's how weird it is. I think it's about time we stop chasing tornadoes. It's about time we start catching some of these things. What do you think?
Yeah! Yeah! Fuck yeah!
Tornadoes are murderers from the sky sent to destroy our storm cellar doors, our rooftops, and Bill Paxton's new marriage in the movie Twister. It's not right. Yeah! We need to catch them and make an example out of them. We need to catch them, and what do we do with things in nature that make us afraid? We catch them, we put them in the zoo. That's what who wouldn't go see a tornado in the zoo? I'd go every day. Spend an extra $17, buy a big bag of shingles, that way I could feed the tornadoes spitefully. I've mastered you, ha! My name is David, if you remember from the beginning. It's a nice enough name, it's a very gentle name, very nice guy name. It's not a tough guy name though. I've always wanted like a tough guy nickname, like Nails or Tusk or Kylar the Rat Man or something. I got David. I tried to give myself a nickname once, that didn't really work out too well. I went up to, this is in college, I went up to this girl at a party and like, hi, my name's David, but my friends call me King of the Jews. That doesn't work. I'll get you hired somewhere, son. Yeah. 5 years customer service experience, King of the Jews, okay. You guys don't like job interview jokes? What's going on there? I want to apologize for my face, for some of you guys that can see it up close here. It's not real. It lacks features, I think, is what I'm trying to say. I tried to grow some facial hair over the fall, which was a terrible mistake. It was, after a couple of days, even if you got close to me now, I don't really have like sexy stubble. I look more like a guy who just ate something sticky than wrestled a dog. That's my main look. And then after time goes by, it doesn't really fill in so much as drift further apart, like, I don't know, the continents in prehistoric Earth. My Pangea face. I get these weird crystalline white whiskers that go off this way. Then these weird black ones just come out this way. I end up looking like a half man, half catfish by the end of this process, right? Go outside, I creep people out. I'm like, well, yes, I'll take one human ticket to the movies, please. Like, oh no, you pay catfish prices, catfish. Get back in your waiting tank. It's not fun. Tried to send a girl a sexy text message the other day. That didn't work out too well. I overthought that too. I was so afraid of what to say to her. So one time I really gummed it up. I texted a girl, hey, I'd like to meet your vagina, but I spelled it M-E-A-T. You know, like that doesn't work. You know, I'd like to meet your vagina, like a sandwich. Huh? I like sandwiches. So I try to keep it simple, right? I stripped it down to its basic elements. I want to be mysterious, and I want her to respond, right? So I just texted her a question mark. Just a question mark. You know, like a third string the Riddler might do on an off day or something like that? A couple is tough. Any couples in here? Is it anybody? Are we all alone? Yeah. Is it just the void and me tonight? It is. Yeah. Well, I'll be up here for eternity. Have a nice night, everybody. Nah. I'm a lone wolf. It's short for very lonely wolf. I'm the loneliest wolf in town. And the other day I was going for one of my little shame strolls around the neighborhood, right? Just wandering around, just dodging around. Excuse me, sorry. There's so many couples in my neighborhood. So as soon as spring starts, like every couple in my neighborhood just starts playing a zone defense on the sidewalk. It's obnoxious, right? Like I try to get around them, but I startle them, right? The guy acts, the girl's she's all scared first. She's like, oh no, all right. The guy, he tries to act all macho in front of his date. He's like, wait a second. Does that catfish think he's going to the people? I'll be right back, Diane. That's my time. Thanks so much, guys.
My boy.